So let's go back and let's see if I can get my trinket. I don't know what it does for me, but sometimes those things are very good. And the axe throwers are really, really unreasonably tanky, so I think I'm just going to try to avoid them for now. There's my charm right there. My inventory is not full, though. I know it's not full. Why won't it let me pick that up? Come on, are you really going to hinder me with the environment with a couple little bipods? Are you serious? Okay, so this is what we now have to do. We have to go back to my save point, use the shoebox, and come back. Oh, I don't have any space. I thought I had space. Shit. Okay, well, I know where the charm is now, so I can pick it up really easily. So let me head back to my shoebox really, really fast. Let me dump some stuff off. Because, like, a lot of the shit I really don't need. Like, I don't need 3 medkits on me, I don't think. I can't see a single opportunity where I would need 3 medkits. The pills would be nice, but I don't really need them all that much. Coffee mug would be nice, too. So, this is what I mean by the trinkets. So, the coffee mugs save you from dying one time, but I've never had to use one. This charm increases max health, attacks stagger enemies more often, and increases effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads. So the trauma pads are kind of like a miniature heal, and they've pretty much been what I've leaned on the entire game. I've had to use a medkit here and there, but not super often. So I usually play well enough, and I adapt well enough, and I place my shots well enough to only have to use trauma pads, but I do find myself infrequently taking advantage of the medkits. Okay, I'm gonna go back here and get this charm, and hopefully not anger the locals in the process. But I probably will, but I don't know where they are. There's a couple over there. Good. Okay. That was not as hard as I thought it would be. Okay, let's see what our new charm does, shall we? Chance to stun enemy on flashlight boost. That would be very handy. If I had some fucking goddamn batteries for the flashlight, which I do not.
Lots of charms lying around here.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm going to look throughout this place and see if I can find any resources, but granted that it's a safe haven, I doubt they're going to give me very much, if anything at all. I don't think they're going to give me shit. But just in the event that they do, let's take a look around. I'm not really seeing anything, so I think it's safe to assume there's nothing in here. I didn't think they would give me any resources. So let's go hop back in our vehicle, and let's go find Wake. See, we have to definitely go back to the flooded lake. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that before I end off. Let's go back to the flooded fairground. Oh, we're back in the town. Okay, so before we go back to the fairground, there's a couple places I want to use the bolt cutters around here. And they've been killing my curiosity throughout the entire game. And given that I just got the bolt cutters, I definitely want to get into the places that the game has kept me out of. Because maybe that's where I'll find the rifle. But to memory, they only let me go a certain range around the town. Can I go back in here?
Power's out.
Oh.
Always a good sign.
Okay, well let's not do Return 6 yet. Oh, I forgot I had to go to the sheriff's station. Whoops. Okay, yes. There's definitely some cult shit back there. Wait, what is happening? Saga, fuck you. Turn around. There's some cult shit back there. Why are they not gonna let me go that way? It's like wide open. That's fucking odd, but okay. I don't understand what reason they would have to...
This can't be the right way.
Game, I'm starting to get pissed off. Like, let me explore. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Let me load my save real quick. Wait, what? Yeah. Let me load this save. I think because I went into the sheriff's station, now it's, like, forcing me to go to that area when I don't want to. And given that I just reloaded the save, I can't tell if this is... Yes, this is after I picked up my charm. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I definitely don't want to be locked into going to that area yet. Also, I assume that to be the final chapter of the game. Because I think Scratch is the big bad. And if that chapter is called Scratch, then I'm assuming that the end of the game is kind of somewhat nigh. So, now I know where that cult stash is. But I don't think I access it from this side. I think I access it from the other side.
Use the caseboard to make sense of it.
Shut the fuck up. I know where to go. I just have to walk into the sheriff's station, but I'm not going to. Let's see if it turns me around again. If I approach the guy, let's see if it'll turn me around. I don't think it will now, though, honestly. Because I haven't initiated the chapter or whatever. Yeah, see, now it doesn't turn me around. See, that's something really stupid that the game shouldn't do. Like, there's no reason for that. Just because I initiated the next part of the chapter doesn't mean that you have to spin me around and keep me from exploring your environment. It seems kind of dumb and counterintuitive, but okay. Okay, so obviously there's the cult stash in here, but what else is there? Doesn't appear to be anything else. Okay, so is this another memory game? What is this?
Another locked box.
1st of January, overprivileged town hall folks complaining about poor TV reception, hopefully not due to the paint job. 17th, took a photo with the giant moose statue in the park. Great memento. Damn dogs keep digging up flowers. February 2nd. 31st of February, park's trash can needed fresh coat of paint. Painted an extra layer. Tried painting the large tree in the park, but the weather was too hot. Cooled down on a bench in the sheltered area and had an epiphany. Replaced a screw on the purple park bench. Okay. This is probably something I'm gonna do off screen, so... What I'm thinking of doing right now is I'll head back to the fairground in the meantime, so I can get a little bit more legwork out of this chapter. And then I will end off and come do this stupid shit off screen. And then I'm thinking we'll do chapter 6 next Alan Wake stream. Let me drop a... No, there's no quick save. Can I pet the moose? Or the deer. I've already pet the deer. Okay. Because that seems to be a recurring thing. Saga keeps petting the deer, so... Oh, we can use the screwdriver here now. That's right, this room was locked before. Obviously. Do I get a lunchbox in here? What is this? Dear Diary, Alan contacted me again today. There was a message for me hidden in the newspaper. He wanted to make sure I was ready for his arrival. What a silly thing to even ask. Of course I'm ready. Duh, Alan. Oh, and Norman got into the dried apricots at work again. I swear we'll have to fumigate the place. Dear Diary, some guy at the diner got mad that I brought him a piece of cherry pie and demanded a free piece of apple, but he totally ordered cherry. And when I pointed out that he already took, like, 2 bites out of the cherry, he said he thought it was apple. Apple pie and cherry pie do not look the same. I told him he could order another piece, but he'd have to pay for it, and he got so mad and started screaming about leaving me a bad review, like I care. Anyway, I took his pie away and told him babies shouldn't be eating sweets. He shouted a bit, then left. Some people. Dear Diary, Cynthia has been acting up lately. I think she's turning into a you-know-what. Lots of you-know-what's popping up lately. I'll keep an eye on it. If things get out of hand, I can always get out the rifle. I'm sure Alan would appreciate me keeping the place safe. Sure you could get out the rifle, huh? Where would this rifle be, pray tell? Well, we have rifle ammo, but we have no rifle.
It doesn't budge.
That door won't open. This is the restroom. Maybe I talk to her. Maybe I can Hold on. Hold on a minute. Maybe I can psychoanalyze her. I can't. I was gonna say to figure out where the fucking rifle is. But I can't do that. Can I talk to her again? Is she here? She's not here. Okay, so question then becomes, how am I supposed to find the fucking rifle? Jukebox is out of order. So how am I supposed to get the rifle then? She mentions the rifle, so it must be something pertaining to that, but I don't know what. What does this say? Employees only, thank you. So I would think that I would have to psychoanalyze her to be able to find out where she put the key so I could enter that fucking room, but that doesn't appear to be the case, so where the hell do I find my rifle at? Unless she's part of the cult and the rifle is in the lockbox that I have to go do. You know what? I don't know. Okay, I think there was another area with bolt cutters that I want to try and find really quick. I just want to spend a couple minutes looking for it, but if I can't find it, then it is what it is. And we will go out to the fairgrounds again. Okay, there's a guy over here, but he's blocked by this Coffee World thing. Oh, there's this gate. I couldn't get in here before. Okay, let's go in here real quick. This game is like as if Alan Wake, after the first game's events, has decided to become a full-time writer. However, he was only being paid $7 and 300 grams of cocaine. Being locked in a room 24/7 and being told by the Dark Presence director to write a damn horror sequel. You know what? Honestly, I've been trying to think of a good summarization, and honestly, I think that pretty much hits the nail on the fucking nose. I think you are absolutely right. How am I supposed to read that? I can't read that from here. 1, 2, and 5. No, 1, 2, and 3. Let's try doing it backwards. 1, 2, and 3. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, after reading that, does it remind you of another writer? Not particularly. I'm not really much into literature. I used to be when I was younger, when I was in middle school, but now I'm 30 and I don't really have a lot of time for it. Triangle graffiti found around town. Does that correlate to the numbers of boats? No, because the padlock was numeric, right? It wasn't anything to do with shapes. I can't enter any of these places. There's no lunchboxes, which there seems to be a significant shortage of. And I'm so interested in the lunchboxes because I'm just shy of an upgrade for a weapon. The damn dude is on drugs while in a hotel while writing The Shining. Oh, you mean Stephen King? Yes. That makes sense. There's another pair of triangles there. You thought I was going to say pair of titties, didn't you? No, pair of triangles. Yeah, that's Alan Wake here. That seems about right. So it seems like I should have everything to be able to put this together. But is it a relation puzzle, mayhaps? So if that's the end of the dock, I'm assuming the black scribble to be the area that I can't pass, yes? So if I'm assuming the black area to be a scribble I can't get past, that's number 6 over there on the dock. So does that mean that 3 correlates to 6 then? Because that'd be the furthest from the pier, yes? No, that'd be the closest to the pier. So 6 would take the place of 1, I would think. I think 6 would take the place of 1. And then on the other side, there's going to be a boat. And then there should be another boat on the opposite side, so 9. So I think that's definitely what this is. So 9 would take the place of 2, because 2 was on the opposite side of the dock, yes? He wrote so many stories he can't remember. Yeah, this... I've seen a lot of Stephen King's movies, and I've read a few of his novels. 6, 9? Yeah, something like that. So let's take a look at the orientation again. So if I'm assuming 1 to be 9, or 1 to be 3, or 1 to be 6, excuse me. So if I'm assuming the first number to be 6, let's do this. Let's do 6, 9, and then let's try doing this until this thing opens, and see if that works. Okay, that didn't work, so maybe I have this backwards. So let's put 6 as the bottom number. Let's keep 9 as that number. And then let's orientate this one differently. No. Okay, none of those worked. So if that's the case, there's the 2 on the one side, yes? Uh-huh. So there's 2 on the one side. There's 1 and 3. Maybe it's 6 times 9. 6 times 9 wouldn't make sense, because 9 times 6 is 54, and it's a 3-digit padlock. X is the number we have to guess. Okay, this is 6. I think I have this correct, though. Like, methodically, I think I have this accurate. I think what I have to do is I have to circle around the dock and just view this boat from a different angle. Or there's a pole that I'm missing. I think there's a post that I'm missing or something. And I don't know where this post is. There it is, 7. Okay, so our other number is 7. So 6 and 7 go on one side. So if 6 and 7 go on one side and 2 is 9, then let's say 7 is 1. Let's try that. Let's say 7 is 1. And then the one on the opposite side would be 9, and this one would be 6. That doesn't work, so let's try 6, 9, and 7. There we go. What is this? If you steal from the cult of the tree, then the cult will come for you. Well, the cult is going to have to fucking deal with my inventory upgrade that I just hard-earned. Okay, so that took a bit, but we definitely solved that. We definitely figured that out. Because 6, 7 on the same side. Yeah, that's what I was surmising as well. I just didn't know what the third number was. And I knew logically that if those 2 numbers were in the incorrect spaces, that I just had to reverse them. So, there's another one that I want to find out real quick, and it's this one in here, but I think it's going to take a lot of legwork to be able to do, and I don't know if I'm up for doing it right now. Do I know a better description of Alan Wake? I do not. It's kind of a mix of The Shining and... what is the other one? Sometimes They Come Back, I think. Dr. Disrespect, compilation of him screaming, "Wake up." There you go. I see. So it's just Alan Wake's fever dream, essentially, in a novel. Okay, so I'm going to go drop a quick save real quick, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. And as entertaining as this is going to be, I want to unlock that other stash box in case it has the rifle. In the event that it has the rifle, I definitely need it because I'm running so fucking low on resources that I absolutely require it at this point, I think. So I'm going to go use the little girl's room. I will be right back, and I will see you all in a minute. Apologies for that. Okay, I have my notepad by my side, so let's go take a look at the lockbox in the back fenced-off area again. And as much as I didn't want to do this on stream, because it seems like it's going to take a very long time, it's only a 3-digit combination. So if it's only a 3-digit combination, it cannot require that much legwork to be able to figure out. And then I want to go back to the carnival, and I also need to go back to the lake where we first found Alan. Because I've had that screwdriver for a fucking eternity, and I've not opened any of the locked boxes around there. So I will do all that backtrackery, and piddle out the rest of the stream with that. So, where's my lockbox? Okay, so there's one triangle, one triangle, one triangle, one triangle. And they're all the same shape, okay? What does this say again? Work log. 1st of January. Okay. So the thing is I could just take a screenshot of this with the PlayStation, but I would have to constantly refer to it, and I don't want to do that. So, let's do 01 Jan. Overprivileged town hall folks complaining about poor TV reception. So let's see. TV, town hall, paint. We'll do that. 17th of Jan. Took a photo with the giant moose. Let's see. Giant moose photo. Okay. 2nd of February. Damn dogs keep digging up the flowers. So, maybe a garden? Just write that as a little side note. Park's trash can. Park trash can paint. Third of March. Painting a large tree in the park. So, large tree in park. Cool down on a bench. In the sheltered area. So maybe that gives us relation as to where we have to find that digit of the code, is what I'm imagining. And then 26th of March. Replaced a screw on the purple park bench. Okay. So what I'm noticing here is that all these things probably are in different places. So let's take a look at the lock. The lock is a shape combination. Interesting. Not what I expected. But if it's a 3-digit combo, how do I weed out what I need? There's 2 things in each corresponding month. So January has 2 things, February has 2 things, and March has 2 things. That's got to be important somehow. I don't think that pattern would be there without purpose. And this says 2, and that says 2, and that says 2, and that says 2. But I don't know what the significance of that is. And I don't have any of these shapes. So I don't know if I'm supposed to... Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Okay. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you relate the 2 areas to each other in terms of physical property to be able to find the combination, and that's why there's 2 things for each month. Is I think you're supposed to relate the properties by comparison and devise where the location of the shape would be for that corresponding month. So if I'm thinking about this progressively, January, February, March, January would be the first digit of the combo for the shapes. February would be the second, so on and so forth. So let's take a look at our 2 things. So our first one for January is Town Hall. Where is Town Hall at? Can I access the map from here? Okay, here's the manor. That's not what I want. Ranger Station. Okay, Sheriff Station, Oh Dear Diner, and Elderwood Palace Lodge. Where's Town Hall? Where would Town Hall be? Wait, hold on. What street am I on? Cole Street? Harbor Street. That's what street I'm on.
They think they're so mysterious, they're ridiculous.
Would the Elderwood Palace Lodge serve as the town hall? If so, giant moose photo. So where would a giant moose be within the town? I'm assuming all this stuff is going to be in the town, I think. Tree on park bench. Paint large tree park bench. So I remember the paint the large tree thing. I remember that. I think I'm interpreting this correctly. I just gotta figure out where all these things are, and that's why I said it would involve a lot of legwork. Oh. There's a park within the town. Hello. I never saw this before. Grand reopening. The Founders Park was relocated here as our small town keeps growing. We're sure you'll find this placement for the park every bit as wonderful and relaxing as the previous one. Welcome to the new and improved Founders Park.
Remember how it went last time? The sacrifices.
There's also a motherfucking lunchbox nearby. What is this shit? Oh, I see you have crackheads in your park, too. Double triangle. There's my shape. Okay. So, gazebo. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for this goddamn lunchbox. I'm very close to a weapon upgrade, and I don't want to leave here without it. Unless that doesn't indicate a lunchbox. Maybe it indicates the stashes and not the lunchboxes. So maybe the pebbles are for the lunchboxes, and those are for the stashes. Maybe I'm stupid. Okay, so if this one is the park, paint large tree, park bench, screw purple park bench, park trash can paint, dogs, flowers, garden. Are all the things in here and I'm stupid? Because there's a garden in here. And I can't imagine a garden would be anywhere else. Haha, ha 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 ha. Is he smart or what, boys? Let's see, let's figure it out. Okay, paint large tree, park bench, screw purple park bench. So that must be the up one. So if that one's the third one and correlates, then this one would be the second one. So let's do this. And then we just got to figure out what the first one is. The first one says Town Hall and Giant Moose photo. Where would a giant moose be? That's all we have to figure out now. But if this one was in the park and that one was in the park, then that leads me to believe that we find the other one from here as well. So I have that shape correct. I have the diamond correct. Now we just gotta find out where the place of Town Hall is and where this giant fucking moose would be. Oh dear diner. But am I coincidentally interpreting moose as deer, or is it more complicated than that? Cool. So this one is park bench. This would be the garbage can that the dude was referring to, the trash can, right? So if that's the case, that one's there, that one's there. Where would the other one be?
Another one of those lunchboxes.
Ah, here's my fucking lunchbox. Hell yes, chief. Weapon upgrade, here I fucking come. 17 scraps of parchment. Shotgun. Kill an enemy to restore health. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. Increases the magazine size by 50%. That would be handy. Increases rate of fire. That would be handy as well. What can we do for the bow? Bolts lodged in enemies will attract bullets fired near them. As much as it sucks, I think I want to reserve for the fire rate for the handgun, and we are one manuscript fragment off from that, which is mad fucking unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, so if that one's there, I've looked all over the park for the third one. The third symbol does not appear to be in the park. It's not on a building over there. Let me shine my light on the fences surrounding the area real quick. Maybe it's just that simple. It's not on the ground. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm a fucking retard. You know what we can do? We can be a G. That's what we can do. We can be a G. We can do this, because I'm a smarty pants. We can use my good old friend trial and error to figure it out. Now that we have the combo for the other two digits, we can just surmise the one digit through trial and error. Okay, so this one is going to be up, up. That's the third one. This one is going to be sideways diamond. Are you serious? Haha! Fuck yeah. Monsters live in the woods. And all we got for my trouble was a fucking flash grenade and a fucking flare. Unbelievable.